Today we're going to be making French sausage rolls, and this is what 8 of them look like if you turn your back for 5 seconds. Come on, let's get cooking. Right, so here are the ingredients for our French sausage rolls. God, I've been made these so many times, but never for the channel. So we've got some cheese, which isn't here, it's in my fridge. Breadcrumbs, salt, pepper, garlic, Dijon mustard, puff pastry, sausage meat, onion, 1 big onion, and some tomato paste. Right, let's get these. Basically we're getting all the ingredients chopped up, and we'll put them in a bowl with the sausage meat, make it into a mixture, and then put it inside the puff pastry and then in the oven. Right, in with our onion first off. And then our chopped up garlic. And that goes as well. And now our breadcrumbs. This is just to lighten up the texture, otherwise it's going to be too dense. We're going to put 4 tablespoons of breadcrumbs in there. We're going to pop about a teaspoon of grated ground salt in there. Just a little bit more on the pepper side because I like the pepper. Now at this stage you want to get all that mixed in together. Then we go with our sausage meat. I'll come back once I've got it in the bowl. Now, some tomato paste and some Dijon mustard. Now, a teaspoon is fine. More than a teaspoon is delicious. 2 teaspoons is superb. Rightio. I am going to get a wooden spoon in here and combine all these ingredients. It's not going to look pretty, the process of doing it, and I may struggle physically with the exercise itself. You may think, surely there is an appliance that can do this for John and save him the hassle, or other people may think that there is a particular prayer that they could offer to make this process more simple. However, I'm just going to work on the fact that because I did a lot of long walks over the last 2 days, I'm probably the fittest I'll ever be. So I'm just going to have a go at this with brute strength and this wooden spoon. When we return, you'll either see all these ingredients combined, or I'll be lying on the floor breathless. As you can see, my fitness levels came to the fore, and now we have a beautiful mixture. anyone who's find that they feel a bit disturbed after watching this part of the recipe and earlier parts, unfortunately I have to tell you that there's absolutely no help available for you. There we are, that's the cheese in. Now we're going to set up the pastry so we can put our filling in. Very soon we're going to be eating beautiful French sausage rolls. Now the first thing to do is a dusting, and I mean a dusting, of flour. Not a whole lot, just a dusting. There you go. I won't go on about it being just a dusting anymore. Let's get our puff pastry. And we're going to roll it out like this. Alright, that looked easy, didn't it? Now all we have to do is put our filling in. Before we put our filling in though, please go to your oven and make a selection of 180 degrees centigrade fan bake, and you want to put your baking tray in the middle with some parchment paper on the top. Right, have we got our oven turned on? Check. Yes we do. And we've got our tray with a bit of parchment paper here. Now all we need to do is to put the filling in the pastry. I'll just fast forward this bit. Here's where we make our sausage roll. Just make sure you haven't got too much flour there, otherwise it'll be hard to seal. Right, now you know, back in the old days I would simply turn the camera off to do something tricky like this, but as you can see, I've mastered this and I've stayed with it. Cut along here. Now, as you can see, we have quite a lot of filling left over, but we don't have so much pastry. In fact, it's the end of the pastry, I think. Nearly the end of the pastry. But we might try and eke out a bit more. And whilst I'm doing some eking, you can make yourselves a cup of tea or coffee in the lobby. As you walked in, you will have noticed some tea and coffee making facilities and some biscuits. Under no circumstances will you touch the biscuits. Right. I'm going to try and stretch out my pastry now. Well, I'm reasonably impressed with that. So we'll put a bit more in. Except with these, I'm not going to cook them. I'm going to freeze this. So I'll make the sausage rolls up, I'll cut them to size, and then I'll put them into my freezer individually till they're frozen, and then I'll put them in a bag so that essentially they will be free flow sausage rolls. Excellent. I'm very happy with that. I've made some sausage rolls for today, and I've got some ready to be made on another day. Very, very happy I am with that. Okay, I'm going to put these in the oven, and the next time you'll see me is with me taking these out of the oven. And there we are. I was going to say straight out the oven, but they've been out of the oven and then off the baking tray onto this plate. I'm going to let them cool for about 10 minutes and then we're going to have a taste. Right, it's absolutely the right time to taste these now. There you go, perfect. I'm going to have a wee bite. Oh wow. They are so gorgeous. Wow. Well, before I put this in my mouth, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I do hope you make these at home. They're nice and quick to make. They are a lot easier to combine than what I made out, so don't get put off by that. Okay, I will catch you on my next recipe.